everyone, welcome to your daily reading. Today's reading is for December 1st, 2019, Sunday. You guys know these readings are timeless. So also, if you'd like a personal reading, definitely reach out to me. I'm starting to take appointments now. I just finally finished the ones for November, so I welcome all of you. Also, donations are also welcome. Thank you so much. And I'll be starting on the December readings soon. And also, I think it's time to do a reading, a pick a card reading about should I stay with this connection or should I go? And I really would like to add the element of, is this a temporary connection or is this one that's meant to go the long distance? You know, because I think we all need to know that, right? It would really help. Anyway, but for right now, let's jump into this reading. Thank you, God. Let's see. So, generally speaking, the three cards that are coming out thematically, first of all, are these. Ta-da! The Five of Wands in the After Tarot, the Intention card, and the Star card. So what my intuition is saying from this, and of course you guys always use your own, bling, but what my intuition is saying is that for many of you, you guys may be finding yourself in conflict right now. Now, notice that this is the conflict card. It's about being conflicted. This is the Five of Wands. But notice how people seem to be at bay. This person seems to be on guard. They're the leader here. People are sitting, they're waiting. What this shows me is that even if things seem to be at a standstill, or you're still connecting with someone or communicating or going through with a certain situation, whether it be a work situation or some kind of business deal, whatever it is that you're still engaging in, whether or not there's active engagement like communication, there is still conflict in the air. There's tension there. I'm seeing here people are like, everyone's expecting the next shot to be fired. They're still waiting, maybe for somebody. Maybe you may have cut off a connection with somebody, and you are intent, they're saying that's it. For some of you, you're intent on not going back to them, not speaking to them, whatnot. And I see that you're standing firm in that, for those of you for whom this refers to. But I see your other person kind of like waiting, and they're like, is it over? Is it really over? Like, is it over? Like, because I'm seeing this as almost like a musket or some kind of old school bayonet style, Revolutionary War kind of piece. And you've stood your ground and you're like, no more. And it's like, I'm done with the conflict. I'm done. I'm walking away. And if it's not you, then it's the other person, right? But whoever it is that did not initiate the ending, they're still kind of waiting, like, okay, are we still playing this game? Are we still doing this tete-a-tete? Are you going to draw fire? Am I going to draw fire? Is this really over? Is this it? So that's kind of the energy I'm getting there. Spirit is coming through and saying that to get out of this place, to firmly get out of this place and rooted in a different place where you feel more safe, where you're more lauded, where you're more honored, where you just feel more at peace, and where you fit better. Sometimes, guys, it's about a fit. Let's be honest, a lot of us aren't fitting with who we are with. If we were fitting, it wouldn't be this hard. Why would we have to keep going behind somebody to convince them that we are the one, that we are connecting, that we are awesome, that we're better than the other person, the other options? Like, it's not a fit. If it were a fit, there would be no competition, and it wouldn't be that stressful. So Spirit is saying, set your intention. They're saying, be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want and be bold with your requests to the universe. Let the universe know, like, I'm done with this and I want something better. But when you put that out there, you have to draw the line and you have to stop going back. Stop taking those calls. Just stop. If you're doing the same things that you were doing before, you cannot expect different results. I mean, that's just all there is to it. We're trying to change energy here. And they're saying to have hope. Now, I'm going to be honest, like, guys, I'm not even like, me, I'm just a messenger. I stay neutral at all times. But I literally just heard them say, have hope in the connection. And this is my problem, because I'm like, first you're telling me to walk away, but then you're saying have hope in the connection. How does that happen? Guys, the only thing I can say to that is I feel, and this is an energy that has been popping up in the readings lately, it's more like, let go of this relationship and this connection now, but it doesn't mean that it can't come back in the future, especially if the star card is here and for healing and whatnot and blah blah blah. Now the star card coming doesn't necessarily mean that somebody's going to come back. I could see if it were the temperance card, in which case, you know, it's like the good doctor and, you know, necessary adjustments need to be made. By the way, the temperance card is right there, but you know, I'm just saying, I'm just reading the energy as it is. So I'm not surprised that with this star card I would hear have hope for this connection, right? But you notice I didn't say it. I said have hope, but it's like they are giving me the words. So I heard and I said have hope, and then I didn't keep talking, but I heard them say for this connection, because they continued their sentence. That part of me that was like, no, it didn't give the message. But guys, don't worry, I'll always give the message, so I won't cut you out. I don't know if you guys ever used to watch Ghost Whisperer with Jennifer Love Hewitt. Love that show, but I thought she was a really crappy medium. I'm so sorry. I know it's a character. I was just like, look, you know, as a medium myself, I when I hear the messages from spirit, they're like the spirits are standing right there, I give that message as verbatim as possible, and she would always, like, they're saying all this stuff to tell, and then she'd like say something like, oh, and she really misses you. It's like, no, that's not what she said. She said like 14 words and you did not give the whole message. So I promise you guys, as a medium, I promise you, and channeler and whatever I'm doing here, I will always give you the full message, even if I can't see it, right? That's part of being neutral. God bless you. Anyway, so long story short, what I'm getting here as a theme is, yes, you're going through some stuff right now. They see that some of you have drawn the line in the sand. You're really trying to do your best to not get back into some situation. I'm seeing some of you crossing your legs, so to speak. So choosing not to initiate or go along with any more sexual advances, because look at this person's foot right here. This person's propositioning. They're trying to get in. They're trying to continue what was going on. But I know some of you have been intimate with this person you shouldn't be really intimate with at this time, and you're taking a stand. Spirit is seeing that, but I'm seeing that it's leaving the other person wondering, is this for real? They're calling your bluff a bit, and they're like looking to see. And so that's why they say we teach people how to treat us. So if you're serious about it, set your intention, put the actions out there, stay with the actions. They're saying, yes, they understand it can be hard, but they're willing to back you up if you show serious, concerted effort. They're saying, yes, have hope for the connection, but keep it pushing for right now, right? So that's the general, they said gentle message, but I was going to say that's the general message, okay? They're also saying this, and this is a really important message. I think this is important. They're also saying, for those of you who have been left out in the cold, you may be feeling left out in the cold, like this person is with other people, like this person isn't seeing you for who you are, all sorts of things like that. They're saying, be careful that when you set your intention, once you make this decision, try not to keep flip-flopping, because on the one hand, we saw how strong this card was, where it's like, no, I'm going the distance. And then here, look at what we have here. Well, imagination. Well, maybe he or she does like me. You know, Page of Cups. No, like, it doesn't matter what efforts they're showing. It's like someone can give you a penny and then you're like, oh my God, they're in love. When really, if somebody really loves you, they're giving you a house. You know, they're putting your name on that deed, all sorts of stuff, not just giving you a penny. And so it's like, stop accepting poor behavior. Stop accepting bad behavior that you wouldn't accept for your child's boyfriend or girlfriend, but you're accepting it for yourself. Like, don't do that. Right? If you would get mad at this person if they were with your brother or your sister, and you know, you'd be quick to be like, you need to get rid of that person. Don't accept it for yourself. Just because you're feeling left out in the cold and having low confidence, low self-esteem, feeling rejected, abandoned, whatever those kinds of enemies is what I'm hearing, those kinds of enemies, those kinds of feelings are, don't let it lead you to creating a reality where you're seeing it as this person liking you and this person really being the one, because they see that turban there with the mouth. It looks like a mouth. It's almost like coming from your own mind. Your own mind is telling you, like, yeah, you're still great, you know. Did you guys remember that movie Bebe's Kids from back in the day? Bebe's Kids. It's a cartoon movie. Anyway, there's there are these two women, like, okay, first of all, Bebe is a woman, and the show revolves around a male character who is courting a woman who has children. So he's got to take her children, who are some badass kids according to him, to like this amusement park. It's a really funny movie. But anyway, while there, his ex-girlfriend and her best friend are there, and you could see the best friend just doing a disservice to this ex-girlfriend, because everything that happens, like, he's just trying to get away. He's like, leave me alone, blah blah blah. And then after he leaves, the best friend's like, you know what that was all about. And then she was like, the ex is like, yeah. And the best friend's like, he still love you. It's like, no, he doesn't. That's not love. He's not, this doesn't, you know, she's that voice that's getting the ex-girlfriend to interpret every action this guy's doing as I love you. And the truth is, no, that man's trying to kick rocks. He's trying to get out of there. All right. So, be careful. And I know it can be a little conflicting, because here we have these three cards. And then we have the star card, right? That says, have hope for this connection. And then it's like, wait, but don't believe that this person loves you. Sometimes, guys, timing is everything, right? For right now, let go of this person, and it makes sense, because right now this person is not in a loving space. They are not taking loving action. They are not having loving thoughts. Remember, a person who has loving thoughts and is in a loving place takes loving action towards you. And we all know men, and men, if you're on this call, God bless, right? Confirm or deny. But, you know, with men, if they want something, they go after it. If he's not going after it, there is a reason. And I know some of you are like, oh, but he keeps coming after me and he won't leave me alone. I'm saying no. That's because you're not putting your foot down. Listen, just because a guy is coming after you and he wants you and blah, 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 does not mean he's for you. So for those of you where he's not even taking those actions, it's an open shut case. And trust me, that's a situation I'm in. So I know, okay? And for those of you who he is taking the action, but he's not coming correct, same thing, open and shut case, no thank you. And that's what Spirit is saying, no. You put it back in the pot until it's done cooking. When you hear that timer go ding, that's when it's ready to eat. And until then, you can't keep doing that, all right? You can't keep doing that. The next three cards, I love how this is happening, and I'm barely even able to kind of get into the reading. But the next three cards that are coming, oh, they're saying this is the reading. Okay, awesome, that's right. The next three cards that are coming out, Queen of Cups, Balance, and the Eight of Wands, fast-moving communication, fast-moving energy. Take a look at this Queen of Cups, though. In the After Tarot, the Queen of Cups is very interesting. When I see her, look at her, she's like looking inside of her covered vessel, and she's like, WTF? What is this? Like what is this? The more in balance you become, guys, the better the energy will flow, the better you will be able to identify that what you're looking at is no bueno. All right? You will know when it's ready. You'll know when it's ready. They're showing that if it's not ready, put it back in the pot, cover it. On top of this lid, there's a cross there. Spirit is saying, put it back in the pot, cover it, and leave it to us. Let us do our thing. And you work on yourself. Get yourself to be balanced in mind, spirit, body, finances, whatever it is. And look at that butterfly, super cute, right? And when it's time to make any moves, you will be directed wherever it is that you need to go, whether it's back to this person, whether it's somewhere else, it will be done. And that is all there is to it. But you have to relinquish this situation. I just heard you have to relinquish this gift. I said situation, but the word that came out is gift. So apparently, if this reading is for you, and again, personal readings can be the only thing that can confirm it for you outside of your own intuition, right? So be mindful with that, guys. Don't let your lack of objectivity be like, this is me, right? But if this reading is for you, whoever this person is that they're asking you to take a step back from, they're not ready. And I really feel that they will be ready later down the aisle. I'm just saying, I haven't read the cards yet, but I'm seeing 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Lovers cards, 3 of coins or 3 of pentacles, 4 of wands, and 6 of swords. Now I know you guys watch these videos enough to know what these damn cards mean, okay? But that doesn't say foundation. I don't know what does. But let's continue. That being said, the next 3 cards to come out are these. Hierophant. What's more foundation than that? It's commitment, abundance, having a new beginning, going back that way. All right. Notice how the abundance card is covering the second person, which is you. Bloop. Because that's you. You're abundant. If you take your time to do as spirit is willing, we always say, God, let your will be my will. Look at what they said. Put it back in a pot. Work on yourself, and you will be directed to where you need to be. If you work on yourself, you allow yourself to move into, and see the balance, how they're mirrored, into that abundant state. And they're saying abundant state of mind. Thank you, Spirit. Right now, we're all in poverty consciousness. A lot of us are in poverty consciousness. And let's be honest, if we're watching YouTube readings all the time, we're searching for something. Now, I was thinking the other day, why is it, like, especially those of us who have been attracted, somehow we stumbled upon YouTube readings, and we tune in for the love readings, we keep it going, this, that. Why is it that we are so on this path? Why is it that we can be in the same room with somebody else who has never heard of a YouTube reading? They're like, wait, what can you watch on YouTube? Why has that come into our path? I believe that it's because, they're saying it's because we're gifted. We're gifted with something. There's something that we're gifted with. I think that if you're reading these and you're watching these, there's something that is going to be for you. And I think that you're going to be with a certain person. Now, I know it sounds bad because it's like, well, I've been moving on. Many of these told me to move on. Yes, maybe that isn't the person you're supposed to be with, but there's somebody or something down the line that you're supposed to come into as a gift. It could very well be that same person that you keep looking for, right? Looking at these readings about. Or it could be somebody even more special, or, but I just don't think God would make it, and that we would just get hooked on this and there's no role in our lives. You know what I mean? And so that's why it's a powerful teaching tool, but you have to have the macroscopic vision for it. And they're saying we have to have the flexibility for it, that if they say fall back from a connection, and it comes through these readings to fall back from a connection, you have to fall back. Because look, whoever this group is that I'm reading for today, this collective, and that I read for yesterday and the day before, this is a clear message. It's the same collective that I'm tapping into. And that is, there is somebody that you're going to be with. And I feel like it is this person that they're saying to step back from. Because look, if you do that and you focus on yourself, out comes the commitment card. This is that person. That's that person right there, and then that's you, but you are going to come back as this abundant unicorn, right? Look, unicorn / Pegasus. Like, look how amazing that unicorn / Pegasus is. As above, so below. This is sheer connection. This is them in their higher self. This is them in their emperor / empress mode. This fast-moving communication shows that an energy, remember, means that you're going to be led to wherever it is that you need to be led to, if you can get that balance. And look, once you get to that balance, you're more abundant, you're a better match for this connection, that this divine connection that God is trying to create. And look, there's that new beginning, you coming back here into that connection as something better, right? And so this is like God's trying to heal here. Now, I think the last set of 3, from what I'm seeing here, yes. The last set of 3, well, no, it looks like there's one more card that wants to come in down there, from over there, is this. So they're saying that, yes, it's you. Were you just wondering? If someone was just wondering, is it me? That's their answer. Yes, it's you. It's you. It's you. It's you. It's you we're talking to, okay? And because, look, there's you with that conflict. This is the 7 of Wands card, which is really about being on guard. But this looks more like the 4 of Wands in the regular tarot, where there is this conflict card, this fighting card. But what this looks like to me is that this person is fighting a battle, a losing battle. They're fighting a losing battle. Not only are they fighting themselves, but God's in there trying to stop them. They're fighting the other person. It's all sorts of stuff. They're saying if you can have courage and see the opportunity that taking a step back presents. So this is this Queen of Cups, right? Looking at in here and God saying, no, it's not ready. Put it back in a pot so we can cook it fully. If you can get into that Queen of Pentacles mode and see it for what it is, it's an opportunity. Falling back is an opportunity for you to get up out of this chair. Look at, she's getting up. Go do other stuff. Get yourself prosperous. And they're saying get yourself prosperous because they want you to move out of this poverty consciousness mindset. So like I was saying, a lot of us are drawn to these because, yes, I personally believe that there's a reason why, because we are supposed to be receiving some kind of gift later on, that they're helping us to get there to by helping us on this passage. But it's also because we are stuck in this poverty consciousness way. We're seeking something. There's something we need. And so they're saying by you stepping back from this connection at this time, working on yourself and allowing God to move you and choosing to see this moment where God is telling you to let go. And they're like, God's like, give me that. That's how God is. God is doing that, right? And as that happens, as you step out and you focus on yourself, you will build yourself up, you'll build your character, you'll build your self-esteem, and soon it'll become a no-brainer that you're not going to connect with somebody who is going to mistreat you like this. And then only one of two actions will happen. You're going to meet the person who is more at your level, and you'll be more open to them than you think, because you'll be like, dude, this scrub that I was trying to be behind, no thanks. Thanks God, but no thanks. I like this person, and this person likes me. Yes, this is my person. Or the other path is that you will make that leap and you'll realize, oh my God, that scrub that I was with, like, I'm not about that life. So if that guy tries to come around or girl tries to come around, you're just not going to be interested, and it's not going to be that big of a deal. They're calling you, they're texting you, and you're like, I'll talk to them after lunch. Right now, let me finish up this show. Right? And then maybe you'll make the connection with them and you'll be like, oh my God, they changed too. Right? So either way, you will be the common denominator, and the growth will be there. But you have to get on the growth path, and you have to let it go, is what they're saying. They're also showing here, that's what it was before I forget. They're also showing that, yes, for some of us, it's like, thank you. But it's also, they're showing that they're promising that, like a baby, when you're trying to take the remote from the baby, you can't just be like, thank you. No, because they're going to start crying, and then they're going to make your life hell for like the next 40 minutes. So you say thank you, and you slip something else into their hands so that they can be like, ooh, what's that? And if that other thing has lights, and, don't make a big show of taking it away. Give them a little something else, so then they occupy themselves with that thing, and they don't realize that you're moving the remote. So it's kind of like a bait and switch in a little bit. That's what they're doing. See how she's holding the little unicorn? You're the unicorn. Cute. She's holding the unicorn, and she's gently leading the unicorn with little chin scratches, cute, and loving kisses on his schnoz, right? And she's leading him away from this thicket, this area where he shouldn't be. And before he knows it, he's like way somewhere like further from that, and he's happy because he got some chin scratches and schnozzle kisses, and he's hanging out with God, right? So that's kind of what's happening. They're trying to entice you with something new. Doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be anything, a passion, spiritual service as well, right? All right, so the last card two cards wanted to come in. Wait, hold on, let me see. It might be three. It might be three. It might be five, actually. So, okay. So what they're showing me is, in this case, some of these people that you're being asked to let go of, right? Because now here we have this other, look, 10 of Pentacles. Once they see you doing so well, whether or not you're even peeping for them at all, once they catch wind of you doing well, and they will catch wind in God's way. You don't have to tell them. You don't have to be in contact. In fact, it might be better if you're not in contact, because it'll really give them the kick in the butt, right? like, oh my God, this person left me. Like, whoa, they're really serious. They for reals left. And it's like getting the rug pulled out from under you. And in that case, I think after you really put that distance and you're really doing the work, I think some of these people will start to have wonderings. Look at him out here thinking. He's seeing you doing your thing over here. And these two dogs are the guides. Like, listen, don't come around here if you're not going to come correct. Like, you know, look at these two dogs. They are not playing around. Those are spirit guides. And he's going to get the message, or she's going to get the message on that spiritual or in that physical and non-physical level. Like, if you're not about business, don't come around here. And then your energy is going to show that. You're going to create the boundaries. You are doing that on the physical and non-physical. And when you pump with it and you get with that program, guys, and you really draw the line in the sand and you mean it, that's what you're communicating in the physical and non-physical. And this person will feel it like they're going to feel it on all levels. And your spirit guides are going to protect you, because you're building something. That's the 10 of Pentacles. That's built. And this person's going to start to look at that and be like, oh, wow. Like, whoa. Then you are going to be seen as a high-valued male or female. That's just what it's about. And they're going to start thinking, like, whoa, let me think about this. Is this my person? Like, am I, like, you know, and God's going to, from that moment when they start really thinking about it, and they start like, well, look at that person, they definitely have a lot going on with those fruits, and I have this fiery bush, like, what am I doing? Like, could that have been me? Could I have been with that person? Would they even want me? Am I good material? From that little thought, that niggling thought, and that little opening that's created, I think God slips in. Because this person who's like doing their stuff and they weren't taking things seriously, they were messing around, they were just not committing, that whatever it is that is, I feel that is going to get old. It gets old. No one wants to be on that roller coaster of newness all the time. Sometimes you want to just be with, you know, you just want to be settled a bit. And they just keep having the same result no matter where they go. From that little opening of thought, look at this. Look at that little opening of thought. They question, like, could we be, am I the right, no. Because this person's doing well, and, you know, did I make a mistake? And they go through that little archway there. God comes in, right? That's that Ace of Pentacles, and it moves them into this place of Six of Pentacles, you know, needing to balance things out. Maybe they might start doing things better in their life. Maybe they may make moves toward you. Whatever it is, I see them then wanting, it's like gathering this speed of wanting to do better for themselves, to create balance in themselves, integrity, right? I'm feeling I'm losing some of you. Some of you energetically, they're like, not my person. But you see, you can't, let's put it this way. What this person does is none of your business. Let's start shutting the door right now. What this person does right now is none of your business. So you just the same way that God can work wonders in your life, God can work wonders in the lives of other people. And so it's like, here we are, as the Divine Masculine told us earlier in November. He's like, dude, you guys, you Divine Feminines, you feminines crap all over our spiritual journey, and you don't allow us to make a spiritual journey, but you're allowed to have transitions and epiphanies and aha moments, but we can't. We're just always players. And so I think he was right. Like, we have to observe that there's growth that happens too. And I really feel that whoever this collective is, this does feel like the masculine energy, male or female, doesn't matter, but yeah, they're going to be wanting to step into integrity, because they're seeing how other people, including you, have been on this path of righteousness, or whatever you want to call it, and you're getting something. Now look at him. He's like, so if I do that too, will I also get something? Will I also be abundant? Will I also be happy? Right? And then we see him really trying to take action. This is the Six of Pentacles, taking actions to create that balance in his life. Restoring balance is what they're saying. And look at him waiting. See? Waiting for that Ace of Pentacles. It's like the circle is right there, and he's like, see the circle it designs? It's like he's waiting for this Ace of Pentacles to pop up for him as well, to be in that circle, like boink. And let's see what else he's waiting for. There's that hope. Ten of Cups, right? Hoping for that. Ooh, right under the Ten of Cups is the Victory card. Oh, wow. Okay, wow, yeah. Victory card and Four of Wands card. Look, it's like this guy, he's waiting, Three of Wands, and he's looking out, hoping for that divine thing to happen to him too, that gift that he sees you getting. Like, you're super abundant, you're on your way, doing your stuff, maybe dating other people, maybe doing stuff, and he has dreams too. He's cleaned up his character, he's working, and he's hoping for that 10 of Cups. And I think he's going to have a victory, because look at him riding into town with this victory, heading straight over here. Four of Wands, happy marriage card, happy foundation, solid foundation. We see that card right here as well. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Lover's card, Four of Wands, Six of Swords, moving forward to a better situation. Three of Pentacles, working on stuff. The card right underneath, that one that I pulled is the Three of Pentacles, working on it. Looks like he's walking with the Hierophant, looking at you, doing your stuff. So guys, I couldn't make this up if I tried. I used 2 different tarot decks and the same cards are coming out. So yeah, anyway, oh my god, look, the card that's standing right up there, like way off to the side, is the Magic card. You see? So Spirit is trying to get your attention, guys. They're really trying to get your attention. Whoever's on this call, of course, use your discernment. Oops, forgive the lighting, God bless. Use your discernment. Again, the best way, and this is not a plug for me, guys, the best way is to get a personal reading professionally done for you, or to get deep in meditation and connect with your guides, your intuition, because you can be presented with so many kinds of information, so many kinds of information on YouTube, and you want to make sure that you are consuming not just the information you want to hear, because we all want this to be our reading, right? But all I know is this is specifically sent through me for some people out there, and I don't know who you are and who you should be until I do a reading for you. I do my part, and I have the hopes that God and your guides, and they're able to get through to you and let you know if this is for you or not, right? But let's rest you guys gently there. Let's continue on with the reading. Yeah, because I don't want to mislead people. I think that we do have a responsibility as readers to make sure that people are not misled. It's not to create a revolving door. Do you know what I mean? But there are limitations to what I as a reader can do. Because I'm not doing your personal reading, I cannot tell you, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that, because I just can't feel your specific energy. I'm giving a general reading that reacts to the energies that I'm feeling, and that's why I can hear you guys literally talking to me through this, through these calls. I know it sounds strange, but it's not. It's so true. Anyway, so let's continue on. God bless. Thank you, angels. Thank you, guides. Yes. I'm wondering whether to go here or here next. These are the controlling cards. So we'll go here. All right, so yes. I'm seeing here that God is saying, take action. I love this card. Look at it. Now is the perfect time to act. Take inspired action towards your dreams. Move forward with confidence. But what I'm seeing here is I'm seeing these 2 trees. It looks like a clearing, right? That like this unicorn has just come through from another dimension. But actually it's a tree here and a tree there. And to me, it looks like one of these 2 trees is where this beautiful unicorn, you, has just come out of, right? Meanwhile, this other tree, nothing's coming out there as yet. It's a portal as well, but nothing's coming out of there as yet. And I do think this is referring to this relationship. I do think that right now it's time for you to take solo action to do something. Now, this card fell right here. This is the first card that I put, and it says receive. So guess what? Excuse me. Check this out. Look at these beautiful pink hues. God is giving you information, this reading, right? And in your daily life, you'll be getting those signs as well. You got the information. Get moving. Action. Take action. The information is to let this connection go and focus on you for right now. Now, let's take a look at these two cards. This was the third card, I think. One of them. Look at the pink hue coming right off of it. Oops, this lighting is just, what are we doing? Okay. Look at the pink hue. That's you. You've received this information. So you got to keep going. It says a gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. But to me, this is all about abundance, whether or not it includes finances. Of course, dear God, please. If we can't have the love, can we at least get the money? Like, you know? I mean, I'm sorry, guys. I'm asking for all of us, right? But it's like you've gotten the answer. Take action. Time to get going. No more waiting around, because this situation at this moment is like dead in the water. It's just not, like, it's not yielding. I'm seeing here expansion. Once you've gotten that information, which we're seeing as that pink energy, right? Look at the wings are pink. Now they're off. You're off flying. Expansion. Spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. It's a beautiful thing. Look at you. Just doing it big, right? And like just flying out, expanding yourself, loving yourself, working on yourself, becoming prosperous, letting things go. I'm seeing this card, innocence and sanctuary. They're saying, don't be afraid to take that time out. Don't be afraid to forgive yourselves, to forgive others during this time out. It also says, take time to play. Nurture your inner child. Live with a childlike sense of wonder. And sanctuary. Take time out from the world. Spend more time alone. Meditate or go on retreat. Wow. Isn't that beautiful? It's kind of like the Hermit card. So I think the message is pretty clear. That message, that if I were to paraphrase, they're like, hey guys, we've given you the message. It's time to get going. You got to get out there, buddy. Start getting back into yourself, love yourself, forgive other people, take time out, become a seeker, do your hermit stuff, and just get going. That's what they're saying here. Now, I want to take a look here before I get here. We've got these 6 beautiful cards. Let's see if I can hold both. Hold it in both. Okay, one sec. Oh. I know I probably shouldn't hold it in both hands, but we'll do our best. They fell like this. Okay, so you can take a look, guys. We have the moon card. See, I almost said the fear card straight up. We have the moon card. We've got temperance. We've got the what do you call this guy? You know this guy. What's his name? King of Cups, who I just noticed is dressed eerily like the temperance card. We've got oh, no wonder they want me to hold it up like this to show because to show patterns. Yes, got it. And then we've got the Death card, who looks eerily like this King of Pentacles. Look at that, right? Same posturing. And then we've got the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups guy is dressed just like Nine of Cups guy is dressed just like King of Cups. Thank you, God, for that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I get that. I understand that messages. All right. Look at the Fear card. See, they don't fool around, guys. Not in my readings. They don't fool around. So I'm like, why am I holding this up like a stooge? Look to the left. You see, this is the Moon card. You guys know traditionally the Moon card has 2 towers. It's got a dog and 2 dogs or 2 cats, or a dog and a cat, or just whatever. In this one, and a crab or lobster. In this one, we've got 1 tower, 1 dog, and 1 claw from this lobster coming out of the water that are visible. This is showing me that you have a fear. This is speaking directly to your fears, in your illusions, your fears, insecurities. The good doctor comes in, the Temperance card. The good doctor comes in to heal. And they're saying to you, take off this relationship. You can be seeing yourself as the King of Cups, but you can also be seeing this other person as the King of Cups, male, female, it doesn't matter. Either way, this relationship is being taken off for right now. Notice how the Temperance card is wearing the same outfit as the King of Cups. The Temperance card, the angel is pouring a cup that the King of Cups is holding, right? So it's almost like going through this initiation, and they're saying you got to go through this healing, this initiation, this rite of passage. First, please remove your clothes. Okay, please remove this relationship. Please drink from this chalice, drink from this cup, right? And that's what's happening. You got to put down this relationship, guys. I know it sucks, but you got to put this down. I know it sucks because they're also talking to me, all right? Look at that. Next card. Oops, my nose itched. Next card is the Death card. The Death card is coming in. Who's lying right under that horse? It's the Hierophant. The Hierophant it is about commitment. It's about, dang, he's done. He's done. So what I'm seeing, his crown is off too. What I'm seeing is this connection is over. They're putting it to rest right now. They're now you could see it as they're killing this connection. But if this reading is vibing with you and it's for you, this is not about killing this connection for good. This is about putting this connection down and giving it to God. I don't know if you could see it, but I just saw this little cross right underneath the horse's body, right there. And it's supposed to be a person in the distance, but it looks like a cross to my spiritual eyes. So they're saying, give us the connection so we can let it heal, and so you can transition. And then look at this. The Knight of Pentacles looks just like the Death card. So we're transitioning. You're becoming the Knight of Pentacles, or this other person is getting into Knight of Pentacles energy. It could even be both of you following the same cycle, especially if you're twins. Dear God, that's why it would be this mirroring going on, right? And once you get to that place and you get to this Nine of Pentacles, and this person's the Nine of Pentacles, that to me speaks of a train back on its track. It might take some time, as the Nine of Pentacles is wont to do, but it's about getting on the right path. And look at this card at the end, the Nine of Cups, having your wishes fulfilled. This person is the same King of Cups. It's you. Or it's the same person who was asked to undergo this process. And now, remember the angel said, please remove your clothes. Please drink from the chalice. Then the transition happened. This relationship was brought to a close. The Hierophant perished, God bless. And then you were back on your path. Knight of Pentacles, doing what you're supposed to be doing. And then eventually moving into the Nine of Cups, wishes fulfilled card, and you have been given your clothes back. Look, it's the same outfit, the blue and the gold. All right? And so, look at him wearing his hair up in this little thing, and his hair is wet, right? So I'm seeing here that this is a process. God is in these 6 cards alone. Like, I could have done this reading with these 6 cards, right? But these 6 cards alone are saying, hey man, I know that you want to keep going in this connection, but in order to have this connection really blossom, and in order to have your wishes fulfilled in terms of what your higher self wants for you and all of this and that, you have to relinquish this connection, and you have to allow yourself to undergo this sacred change, this sacred transition that we have lined up for you. Because it's imagine being in high school, right? Yeah, they're saying that's it. Imagine being in high school and you have your high school sweetheart, and you like him so much, or you like her so much, but he's in another class, right? Like it's first period, and you're in chemistry class and he's in Spanish class, and you keep wanting to check for him, checking out the door. He's in the classroom across from you. You're wondering who he's sitting next to, who he's talking to. You wonder how he's doing in school. Like, you can't wait for recess to play recess, right? That's in elementary school. You can't wait for lunch and nutrition to talk with him and hang with him. But what's happening is that you're thinking so much about this guy who's on his path. He's over in Spanish class trying to do whatever he has to do in Spanish class, but you're in chem class and you're not taking notes. You're not finishing up your homework. You're not interacting with the teacher. You're not working well with your group. You're not turning in your handouts by the end of class. So my point is, Spirit is saying you need to relinquish this relationship. I was going to say connection, but they said relationship, straight up. You need to relinquish this relationship. They're saying because we're coming right here next. So that they can move you to where it is that you're supposed to be going. Somebody here is going to be moving. Well, I know I'm moving soon, but anyway, back to the States. But someone else here is going to be moving. I think that for why they said moving, somebody here, I'm feeling it's a female watcher or listener. You are supposed to take a job that is going to be handed to you. You've probably had it says receive right there. You've probably, prosperity. You've probably, expansion. That's you. All right. You've probably already been given this job offer, and you may not have been taking it seriously because you're still trying to consider this guy or whoever it is, male, female, this masculine energy that is not coming correct right now. You're like, if I move, well, what would happen to us? And should I stay? Because if I move, maybe we'll, listen, the answer is clear. Get out of Dodge. Get rid of this connection. Take the job and move. You're moving somewhere. I don't know why I'm getting the state of Maine. It may not be Maine in particular, because this could be for more than one person. Always remember, if it's one person, it's many with the similar dynamic. But somebody here is going to be moving, and I'm seeing it's another state. And they're getting a job offer. Take them. I just saw this, and I was going to say, take the money and run. Take it and run. Go, 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 as fast as your cute little ballet feet can take you. Now, I said ballet feet, so that might be a hint also for somebody who's out there, but that could be a message for quite a few people. Could be a handful of people, but if you just got a job offer and you're wondering, should I take it, and what would it do for a relationship, take the money. All right? Take the job and go. That's for somebody there. All right, so they chose to say the word relationship because they want to bring us over here. Now, I'm seeing this as the natural trajectory of what can come. This is so cute how they put it in the middle. They put it in the middle of these because of these and these, because it's like you can't get to the honeypot until you do all of this. Now, what is the honeypot? I'm seeing the honeypot as having this Four of Wands, firm foundation. This is the happy marriage card, guys. Can I just be like, look, I don't even, I want to take my camera off the hilt because, and show you, because to pick up all of these cards is just ridiculous. 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. What the hell? That speaks of emotional fulfillment, 10 of Cups, as well, and that's what we're missing, by the way. Emotional fulfillment and real world foundation fulfillment, being together. If this is about twin flames, this is fully union, harmonious union. Not the annoying kind where it's physical union just to stab each other in the eye. No, I mean, harmonious union. Doesn't have to be a twin situation, but I'm seeing this as just straight up what else is 10 of Forks? No, this is ridiculously perfect, okay? 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Lover's card, founded upon a firm foundation. Guys, I mean, how? How is that possible? Look at that. 6 and 4, but what I'm seeing is VIIV. This is togetherness. Okay? Again, I'm getting a very twin flamey feeling for some of you. Not all of you, though. Ooh, look at the card. I just noticed this serpent with the head cut off. Ding! There's his head. Ooh, it's more than the head. It's completely. Right? This is somebody coming back. His half of the snake is cut off where the head was, by the way. This person, when they come back, they're not going to be about this BS anymore. I'm sorry. Yeah. And check this out. What is their demeanor going to be like? What is their focus, their intention going to be like? 3 of Pentacles, working on it. They're going to be looking at themselves in the past and being like, oh, that's how I was. Well, I'm ready to get back and work on this connection. This is the 3 of Pentacles, a commitment to working hard on building something. Right? That's cool. He's got his work vest as well. And the 6 of Swords, moving forward. This is moving on towards better times. This is somebody who is committing to working on it and to moving to better times, mending fences, being together, emotional fulfillment. Gentlemen, if you're watching if you're watching this show right now, and ladies too, of course, we don't miss any details. if you're watching this show, men, women just want one thing. At the end of the day, it is emotional fulfillment. If you can't give that emotional fulfillment, what are we doing? What are we doing here? All right? If you can get that emotional fulfillment going on at home, then listen, anything you want, you can have. Okay? But you have to get that simple thing down pat. All right? So, anyway, and ladies, a man cannot fulfill you emotionally, Spirit is saying, right? You have to fulfill yourselves. And, yeah, they're saying, yes, that's true. And even if, what was I going to say? And, oh, yeah. And furthermore, if he's not even emotionally fulfilling, if he's not even in a position to do that, like he can't even respond to a damn text, no. Next. As my boy over here, you know, he keeps it real. He's like, yeah, no, next, okay? Keep it pushing, keep it pumping. We're not interested, God bless. And that goes for male, female, okay? Male, male, female, female. Doesn't matter. If the other person is not coming correct, you think about my friend right here, and he will personally come to your house, ring your doorbell, slap you, and say, next, okay? We know. So anyway, God bless. I think Spirit's message is very clear today, guys, and it is this, guys, I was going to say something else, but I heard holy connection. This is a holy connection. This is a divine union, divine connection, whatever you want to call it, sacred connection, but they said holy connection. So, if they're saying let it go, they mean cut the cord. They're so funny. They literally showed me a landline, old school landline with the curly cord, and they like some scissors, like cut the cord, stop the communication, cold turkey, get out of Dodge, take the job, move away, do whatever you need to do, and keep it pushing. Because some people need to have the rocks. Okay, I was gonna say the rugs. The rug pulled from under them. And you need to focus on you. The rug pulling is not just for the other person, it's for you as well. Because you have to expand. You just have to right now. And if you guys remember the commentary that they came through and did on twin flame connections. Remember, it's not only about twin flames in this reading, but the twin flame connection is that the divine feminine has to hold the vision, has to create the expansion. They're the leaders. They have to take the lead. And if they're not taking the lead and standing up for themselves, it's like no one's moving forward. It's like this. She moves up, he follows. She moves up, he follows. But if she's still stuck here, and she keeps wanting him to do this, it's not going to happen. You gotta, do that until he gets to a certain level, and then it becomes more balanced and things are happening. So anyway, guys, I hope this helps, and it's helped me because I feel like excuse me. I feel like some answers came through for me as well. So please, definitely, guys. Oh yeah, I just had this thought, and they want, let's ring the bell on that. And it's wait, that was a bad ring, sorry. Why is this not? I was like, this is not ringing properly. The bell, I rang the bell because I had this thought of, yes, once I leave and once we all leave and create that space, it's going to be quite a challenge to not think, well, who's he with? And I had to ring the bell because I had to say, Jonelle, no, that is a slippery slope. We all know what goes on down that road, so don't let your mind go down that road because you will never get off that road. And now this other card comes in because I saw it earlier. Yeah, there it is. Because they're saying, keep your vision, focus, cut out this other person, and when those thoughts start coming up, kill them. Okay? Kill them immediately on the road. Because as you're trying to gallop out there like the speedy knight of swords, getting out of Dodge and really focusing on you, the last thing you need, and the first thing to expect, quite simply, is for these thoughts like, who's he with, and oh, I never meant anything, and I'm not interesting, and he, you know, there's other people involved, and like, who's had a baby with who, and like, all of those people are gonna be, as you're trying to get out of there, like, yeah, they're gonna be coming up, popping out of the woodwork in your mind, and you just have to be this Knight of Swords, whoops, and just kill them, okay? Even the horse is like, ooh, he got that sword, right? So otherwise you can hurt your actions. All right? They're saying don't go back on your word now. All right, so anyway, guys, I'm going to end this reading here. And we're going to say thank you. Thank you, angels. Thank you, guides. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to, before I do anything, the next reading I'm going to do, and I'm going to put it out today, please, God, is, that's my intention. You know, when I take off this camera, maybe they're like, no, we need you to do blah, blah, blah. So we'll see. Is to do, should I keep this person or let him go? I think it's time to do something like that. Again, it's going to be a pick a card, okay? All right, anyway, guys, love you. Bye. Mwah.